What does the owner of a beauty salon have in common with a drug dealer's kid? Well, a lot more than the two would want Manchester police to find out about. But find out they did, and the whole situation would land a lot of folks in jail and end up with more than $1 million US in government coffers. This is Shazia Din, 44 at the time. On the surface of things, she owned a beauty salon called The Beauty Booth in Bury, Greater Manchester. This is her sister, Bia Din, 47 at the time, who was in on the business with her. The business, though, was just a cover for a money laundering operation. Instead of distributing makeup and skincare products to the public, they were distributing drugs. Marijuana at the low end and cocaine, heroin, and MDMA on the higher end. Shazia was the leader of the operation, and it was not just the money laundering and drug distribution either. This was not a small operation. You see, Shazia was in a relationship with this man, Peter Rafter, who was part of the ring that would supply and distribute drugs through South Yorkshire-based networks. He was arrested when police found a firearm, ammunition, drugs, and cash in his Mercedes van. When that happened, Shazia promoted her son, this man, Hassan, just 21, to be the figurehead of the business. With Rafter in jail, his 31-year-old daughter, Natalie Rafter, would take over his role in the business. This is a surveillance photo of Natalia and Shazia exchanging drug money, thousands of pounds of drug money, in a prison parking lot. She was on her way into the prison to see her father and took the opportunity to get that little bit of business out of the way. The group would recruit drug addicts and those who were indebted to them as mules for their drugs and cash. In December 2020, police would interrupt Shazia's little drug dealing gang. 17 people were jailed. Police seized more than 60 kilos of heroin and cocaine, and they also seized 345,000 pounds in cash. Shazia would plead guilty to conspiracy to supply Class A drugs, intention to supply Class B drugs, and money laundering. She was jailed for 15 years, a reasonably heavy sentence for the UK. Her sister would plead to money laundering and was found guilty of drug conspiracy charges by a jury. She went off for 18 years. Shazia's son, Hassan, would plead guilty to money laundering and conspiracy to supply marijuana. He was then convicted of conspiracy to supply cocaine, heroin, and MDMA and went down the river for 14 years. Natalie would get 11 years, 3 months for similar offenses. The remaining members of this little drug distribution gang, including Lee Davis, Mark Bird, Graham Towris, and Adam Hopewell, and the others you see here, would go to jail for various time periods, totaling 140 years for everyone. All that jail time would be satisfied for authorities, no? I mean, it's 140 years all told. But yeah. They would also hit the gang, including girl gang leader Shazia, with proceeds of crimes confiscation orders totaling £736,464 and 30 pence. If you think that's a lot, or you think that's small beans, all of this happened in an operation that spanned only 7 months. Here's the good news. Only half of the confiscated money will end up in the Home Office. The Greater Manchester Police get the rest of it to fund policing initiatives and to support community projects. Drug dealing takes from communities, and in this way a substantial amount is returned. People in the Greater Manchester area can help direct where the money goes by speaking with any officer who will give them the forms they need to complete. In 2022, as an example, money was given to a community sports center and an early intervention program aimed at youth in Manchester schools. So go for it if you're in Manchester and direct where that money goes. Thank you for listening. If you're enjoying these videos and want more, don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications so that you don't miss any videos. Thank you for watching. We really appreciate it.